Welcome to
Thru The Lens.
I'm Lorraine.
And I'm Precious. Today we have a wonderful show in store for you guys. So sit back, stay tuned and enjoy the show.
So in today's show, we have interesting topics for you guys, such as the Vegan Festival,
The Taste of Birmingham,
talking all things fashion.
and later on we have an exclusive live performance from the amazing Sylvia Daily.
I'm excited for that. But Precious, why did the tofu cross the roads?
Why, Lorraine?
To prove he wasn't chicken.
So speaking of tofu, here's Sam at the Birmingham Vegan Festival.
We're here at Birmingham's annual vegan festival at the Edgbaston Cricket Grounds, and we're going to be talking to some of the people selling their wares and maybe trying some tasty vegan treats and just seeing how popular this is in the UK these days. Because in 2018, 1/6 of all food products sold were vegan or had a no meat products claim, and 92% of those were eaten by people who didn't claim to be vegan at all. So let's head inside and check it out. So hello, I'm here with Jenny from the Dalton Moor farm. Yeah, they make, well, their biggest selling product is vegan honey. So,
well, I started off making a hedgerow product out of rowan berries, and I called it rowan syrup, and tried to explain to people that you could use it as a honey substitute, and it was quite difficult to get people to fully understand what I meant. So at the beginning of 2018, I thought I'm going to have to call it something that makes it really obvious. So I introduced it as vegan honey.
I'm here with Edith from Ayuvo Skincare, which is a vegan skincare brand. So Edith, what made you sort of start making these soaps and skincare products?
Well, it's very important in the sense that it's about your health and well-being and your ethics as well. If you're sort of into animal protection, or if you're just into natural products, or if you're just trying to help in contributing to the environment, where plastic-free, say for instance, this is all here to contribute, and it's all a great help to sort of put it out there and get people to know about it more.
This has been Vegan Fest 2019. There was an amazing turnout, and I got to try some incredibly tasty treats and speak to some very interesting people. But yeah, I think an event like this really proves that veganism really is coming to the UK, and it has a lot to say. It's going to stay around for a while. So yeah, that's everything. Back to you guys in the studio.
Great stuff, Sam. Now we're here with our co-host Chloe, who has brought some tasty vegan treats for us to try. Thank you for joining us, Chloe.
No worries, guys, no worries.
I see food. What do you have here?
Yes, well, over here we've got some falafels, vegan falafels, yeah. And then we've got some creamy onion and chive rolls.
Okay.
So if you guys want to dig in first to the falafels.
Don't mind if I do.
What you think?
I'll
Let's
dig
try
in.
some of this. Ooh, take a little nibble.
What are you thinking?
It's a bit on the dry side.
Okay.
There's no moisture.
All right. We'll see if the other one has any moisture.
Let's see. That's definitely better.
I prefer the
So
roll.
far, that one's your
Yeah.
favourite. Okay. Now, lastly, we've got the tomato tart.
That looks like pizza.
It really
It does look like
doesn't
pizza,
it?
doesn't it? It
does.
does look like pizza.
Ooh.
Oh,
Kind of messed up, didn't you?
You guys take the plate.
you know
Yeah,
what?
I think
Yeah,
that's
let's
better.
just
Let's
take
do
the
that.
plate because I'm tired.
See, this is how messy it can get, you know? It's all right, though.
Not
know what? I only tried a little bit, but I think I prefer that.
Oh,
I
okay.
think I still like the roll, to be fair.
I think I
So
prefer
it's
the
a
tart.
draw then?
Yeah, I think
You
Yeah.
like them both the same. Do you know what? It smells so nice. I want to try some myself.
try some. Go
Oh,
for
no,
it.
I can't try any now because actually I've got to go off and interview our special guest for later on. So I'll see you guys later.
Looking forward to that. Thank you so much for joining us. Well, that was new.
It really was.
Got my hands a bit dirty, but
I
it's
know,
okay.
right?
Speaking of new experiences, Sharik, our reporter, recently went down to the Custard factory.
Oh, you know what? I've actually never been there.
Really? I haven't either, so let's see what went down.
Art. What does it truly mean? What does art mean to any of us in this modern age that we find ourselves in? Do we look around for some meaning, for some purpose? We see the quirkier side of things everywhere around us, even when they're in our own back garden.
Hi, it's Sharon, and today we're here at the Custard Factory in the heart of Birmingham's creative scene. We're going to take a look around, see everything that's going on in this place. So here we have the Mockingbird Cinema, which is one of the oldest cinemas in Birmingham, if you can believe it or not. This thing is absolutely amazing. They show films for low prices, along with all the favourite classics. Come on down if you want to catch a flick over here, you know what I mean? It's absolutely a crazy place to be. You got food there as well, a bar, you got absolutely everything, you know what I mean? It's an amazing place. You know, what more could I ask for? Speaking of custard, did you guys know that this place actually used to be a real custard factory? Crazy to believe, but Alfie Bird of Bird's Egg-Free Custard, in 1906, this was where he used to make his custard. I don't know about you, but that's just absolutely insane fact for me. Birmingham has a wide community of Irish people living within it, and no better place to be this St. Patrick's Day than in the custard factory. The streets were lined with green and white, and it's absolutely spectacular. Put that in your hand, it's not kidding. Speaking of the artistic scene going on in Birmingham, we've got this amazing graffiti mural on the wall here. This is just one of the many pieces you can find all around the custard factory. We'll put a couple in the video, so let us know if you find anything, alright? Alright guys, we've seen everything the custard factory has to offer. Hopefully you learned a little bit more about the Birmingham creative scene. Back to you guys in the studio.
Well, thank you, Shari. That was definitely insightful.
Yeah, that was interesting. I'll definitely be going down there myself.
Well, me too. Well, I hope you guys haven't had enough of the show yet because Chloe has a special treat for you.
Over to you, Chloe.
I'm joined with Sylvia Daily here in the studio, who's going to be performing her song Hologram later on for us.
Thank you for having me.
No problem, no problem. So, what was the inspiration behind this song Hologram?
So it's a bit of a love song with a space theme, and I was inspired by artists like David Bowie and the 70s, where everyone got obsessed with space. And it's about falling in love with an alien.
Oh, okay. So why an alien?
Just because it's about kind of that feeling when you're kind of like, who is this? Like, why does they want anything to do with me? Where are they from?
Yeah. So what made you want to pursue this kind of career, to go down this path of songwriting?
I've just always loved music, singing and performing. And as soon as I got into songwriting, it kind of took off and became my life just because I love doing it.
So in terms of the music industry then, I feel like it could be quite daunting. Do you find it hard to get noticed, or, you know, what are your experiences with that?
I think people think it's harder than it actually is. I think as long as you're friendly to everyone and work hard and try to network with people, I think a lot of it's about who you know. And as long as you love doing it, then if you don't get noticed, it doesn't really matter. As long as you love what you're doing. But
Yeah.
obviously it's a plus.
Now, you do songwriting, which means you must get writer's block at some point. How do you deal with that?
I think it's just about writing as much as possible. I say it's a bit like fitness in a way that you have to keep using that bit of your brain regularly to keep it ticking along.
Yeah.
And I do free writing.
Okay, so what's free writing?
It's a thing where you just write and you don't move your pen from the paper and you just you write anything.
You keep writing. Now, where can we find you online then?
I am on Facebook, Instagram and SoundCloud at the moment.
Brilliant. So I'm sure we'll be seeing more of you. Now, thank you very much for having us, for staying with us today. Back to Lorraine and Precious in the studio.
Lorraine, do you hear that?
Girl.
It's about to go
Yes,
down.
it is Fashion Police time, my favourite segment of the show.
I'm here for it.
So let's see what outfits we have today.
Starting off with Chloe Grace Moretz. She's sporting something,
An interesting outfit.
I'm not sure this dress personally suits her, in my opinion.
I don't think so either. I think it's doing a bit too much, but I really do like her hair and makeup.
I
can
do
give her
too, to
that.
be fair, but it's just the cuts and the feathers.
Yeah, the dress is not doing it for me, so I'm going to have to say no. What would you say?
Lorraine, I think I'm going to have to agree with you on that one.
So it's a no from us. Let's see what's next. Yes, next up is Shay Mitchell. Yes, I love it. She's really working this outfit.
I like the colour, to be fair. I think it suits her skin tone.
I would buy this. Would you buy this?
No, I wouldn't.
No.
I personally wouldn't buy this dress, but on her it looks really nice.
It looks really great. The heels are amazing.
Her hair's amazing.
Makeup, simple, yes.
So Lorraine,
Keep
what
it
would you
up.
say, yay or nay?
I would say yes.
Me too.
Let
I
us
think
know
I'm
what
with
you think back home.
Tweet
What
us
would
at
you say?
BCU Media.
Next up.
We have Winnie Harlow here, sporting what looks like maybe she's going to the gym or the club. We don't really know.
Don't know. I would say I don't understand what's going on, like you said. I like the shoes.
I have to agree with you on that one.
And the sunglasses. But overall, I'll say no. What would
I
you
agree
say?
with you, Lorraine.
Well, I think it's interesting how your outfit can really reflect your personality, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But what's the point in having a great outfit with no place to go, Lorraine?
Well, nowadays, raves are the places to be. So let's catch up with Chloe, who has more on rave culture.
British youth culture over the past 20 years has undergone the biggest revolution in rave culture. The scene's growing popularity has sparked young people to try the art of mixing and producing.
Today I'm here at Pirate Studios, a place where DJs like Harry, aka Nautica, can produce their own tracks. We're going to be finding out more about how places like these are really important for upcoming artists, as well as finding out about the scene of rave culture.
Before going into the studios, we wanted to ask Harry about his story and any advice he has for upcoming DJs.
I started DJing when I was about 16. That was like 2 years after I started producing. And I never thought I'd actually start DJing, but it was my mate that told me that in order to like promote my own music, the best way to do that was to play your own tunes live. So I got a controller, it was about 60 quid, bought it on eBay, started DJing, started practicing, threw a couple of recorded mixes together, and like, in my opinion, that's probably the best way to get sets as well, is to just send your promo mixes out to, you know, promoters and event organisers. There's three main things that you need to consider when you want to be a DJ. I'd say the first one is networking. So just go to loads of raves. Like if you go to enough raves, you'll meet the kind of people that run them, the people that play at them. Make your own tunes, like produce your own tunes, and then record your own mixes as well. So record yourself doing a mix, an hour, that's great, because then it gives people enough time to listen to it. It shows that you're capable of playing for an hour without making any mistakes. And also using various social media platforms like SoundCloud, Instagram's really important. Turn your Instagram into a business account. You'll be able to see all your diagnostics, everything, all the people that look at your stuff, whatever, that interact with your posts. And then just try and like really push your stuff, like message promoters, message other DJs, producers, try and get your stuff played out. You know, try and contact DJs to see if you can get sets. Just do whatever you can. Just really, you've got to put all your time into it, I think. Right, so here we are at Pirate Studios. It's normally where I practice for most of my sets. So come and take a look.
Now let's take a look at Nautica in action.
after watching that, Lorraine, you might actually catch me at a rave this summer.
Listen, I am right behind you.
Well, that's it from us.
Oh, I'm sad. But before you go, we have a very special performance from our special guest,
Sylvia Daily.
Woo!
Tell me which planet you've come from, 'cause I don't understand it. Was it a crash landing? Are you lost? 'Cause I don't understand it. I'm an up and down circus clown, but you can see through it. Must have traveled a light year. Are you real? 'Cause I can't comprehend it. And when you're not here, you're the hologram in my head. And I replay every single word you've said. I feel your atmosphere, I'll let your gravity pull me in. Take me places, take me places. I can see the distant nebulae. Was that the dust you breathed in? Can we just sit here and watch? 'Cause nothing really matters. I'm a messy kind of painting, but so what? You complement the colors. And what are the chances? Are you real? I still don't understand it. And when you're not here, you're the hologram in my head. And I replay every single word you've said. I feel your atmosphere, I'll let your gravity pull me in. Take me places, take me places. Take me places far away, break the speed of sound. Take me places far away, we don't need anything else. Take me places far away, break the speed of sound. Take me places far away. And when you're not here, you're the hologram in my head. And I replay every single word you said. I feel your atmosphere, I'll let your gravity pull me in. Take me places far away. Tell me which planet you've come from, 'cause I don't understand it.